Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. On the evening of August 15th in Institute, West Virginia, just across the Kanawha River from where President Trump delivered a high-profile speech at a rally in Charleston on Tuesday, a man in his 20s named Andre Leonard was shot and killed near West Virginia State University. Authorities have since charged 30-year-old Juan Sheik with the crime. That homicide, barely 10 miles from where Trump took the stage, as well as the several hundred other killings that have occurred in the past week, usually with firearms, went unmentioned in the president's speech and largely overlooked by national media. Instead, Trump alluded to a suspected murder a month earlier and nearly 800 miles farther away, that of University of Iowa student Molly Tibbetts, which recently led to the arrest of a suspect who police say is an undocumented immigrant. "You saw what happened to that incredible, beautiful young woman," Trump said. "Should have never happened. Illegally in our country." It is no mystery why Trump chose to mention Tibbetts' death. Whenever an undocumented immigrant commits or is suspected of committing a violent crime, anti-immigration forces are quick to paint the incident as evidence that illegal immigration presents a mortal threat to those here legally. In his acceptance speech at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Trump alluded to 3 such cases, 2 involving traffic accidents, and went on to say that, "Of all my travels in this country, nothing has affected me more, nothing even close, I have to tell you, than the time I have spent with the mothers and fathers who have lost their children to violence spilling across our borders." Parents of the 3 victims addressed the convention earlier in the week. Trump used a similar tactic in his 2018 State of the Union address. The trumpeting of such anecdotes, as tragic as they can be, often mutes the common response from researchers and advocates. Several tomes worth of research have failed to turn up even tepid evidence that an immigrant of any legal status is more likely to commit a crime than a native-born citizen. In fact, in most cases, what data exists suggests just the opposite. A variety of publications have done admirable jobs culling through the relevant available studies. NPR examined 4 studies, none of which found a positive correlation between immigration and crime. Their overview included an oft-cited report from the Cato Institute, a libertarian-leaning think tank, that found undocumented immigrants in Texas were significantly less likely to be arrested or convicted for murder, sexual assault, or larceny. Meanwhile, legal immigrants had the lowest rates of such crimes. Unlike most places, Texas law enforcement records arrestees' immigration status. A USA Today summary of available research also cited studies that show that the percentage of inmates who are foreign-born is significantly lower than the general inmate population. When presented with this and other concurring research by USA Today, a director at the Center for Immigration Studies, which favors lower immigration rates, countered that those numbers may be lower because many criminal immigrants are deported, but also fell back on the anecdote of an undocumented immigrant who was accused but acquitted of killing a San Francisco woman in 2015, a story the president frequently invoked during the campaign. The suspect was convicted of the lesser charge of being a felon in possession of a gun.